skill or knowledge of your experience, right? Fielding Yost used to make this statement. He said, to me, no coach in America ever asked a player to make a sacrifice. He asked that he do just the opposite. To live clean, to come clean, to think clean. To stop doing all the things that hurt you mentally, physically, and morally, and start doing the things that make you keener, finer, and more competent. That's what this experience is all about. Guys that are interested in making it to the next level, whatever that might be, Division 2, Division 3, Division 1, you're going to have to prove yourself. You're going to have to be really competent at what you do. In the book Outline, Dr. Caldwell talks about, in order to be a true professional, in order to be an expert at what you're doing, that you have to make certain that you put in about 10,000 hours of work. You guys got a lot of work to do in that regard, right? As the coaches are talking, you try to absorb every single word they tell you about the techniques and fundamentals that you use. They'll carry over. They translate, regardless of what the system is. In our system, you can see, for the most part, the details are the things that make a difference. The preparation is key. So a personal weekly schedule. I've been doing one of these since I was in 8th grade or so. Just in the habit. I'm a list guy. So this is my schedule here. You can see that every single day that I have is planned out. Every single meeting, everything I do from the time I get up in the morning to the time I go to bed in the evening. If there's a change, if there's an adjustment, I make that adjustment. But you have to be organized, you have to be able to adjust and move forward, because your opponent is preparing just as well as you are. In our particular case, we not only scout the opponents. As you can see, we look at every single face. Some of these looks you guys are probably familiar with, but we also scout ourselves to make certain our opponent knows, or we know exactly what our opponent's looking at. There's a lot of work that goes into this game. Smart people play football. Without question. In the National Football League, we do not have a guy on our team that can't think on his feet quickly and is not an expert in what he does. But it takes work.
Coach Caldwell,
can we back up this?
talk a little bit about today. Why it was important for you to be part of this event?
Well, you know, obviously I've heard a lot of great things about it. It's done a tremendous job in terms of the effect it's had on young people, particularly participating in the sport of football. I think anytime you get an opportunity to talk to the young people, whether or not you know it's something that they want to listen to or not, but I think there's a lot of good things that are being dispensed here at this particular event.
And seeing that this is right here in the backyard of the city of Detroit, talk a little bit about that, this youth here in this community.
Yeah, you know, anything like this that, you know, within our city, and our city is obviously coming back, and it's a strong city. It's got a lot of tradition and history to it, and, you know, guys like Jerome Bettis that have come through the school system here in the city, but also there are a lot of young people here that we hope one day some of them will be able to come and play for us, obviously with the Lions.